Hello, people. Welcome to Tuniclifeshow, and it's your girl Mosimile Oluwa Olufunke Opeyemi Omotoyosi Ekundayo, and with me in the studio is
I'm Adenike Ahmed, aka Nikki Ray.
Nikki Ray. Shit, baddest.
Okay.
So, baby girl, how was your weekend?
Hey, my weekend was fine. I had fun with my girls. We went to the restaurant. There was food, drinks. I tried calling your number, but it wasn't going. I don't
And now it's during enjoyment time that my number will not go.
know.
Can you imagine?
Girl, you
Anyway,
really missed.
I had fun too because I
Okay.
went to the art gallery. Have you ever been to an art gallery? Do you even know that there's an art gallery in Nigeria?
I'm
Please
not a
put
fan
it in
of
the
that.
comment section. And I'm putting it. Make sure you subscribe. Subscribe. Anyway, I went to this art gallery. The name of the art gallery is Negro Art Gallery, and it's beautiful. It's nice. The owner of the art gallery focuses majorly on local artists, and
Is it the one at Surulere?
yeah, exactly. It's that one
Okay.
at Tulare, and it was a good experience because first of all, I didn't even know art galleries were just very really available. I used to think like maybe there have to be a show or something for you to go to an art gallery, but it was a good experience. It was educational. I got to know about artists. I got to know about art as a whole. I got to know different kind of art that there can be, and it was just a nice experience. Anyway, I'm going to give you a brief expose on what happened on my trip to Negro Art Galleries.
Hey, I can't wait for that, girl.
Hello, I am Osimile Oluwa Ekundayo Omotoyosi Opeyemi Olufunke. Pick whatever name you prefer. And I'm here at Negro Art Gallery. You can take a look and you can see the beautiful arts that we have around. And I would really love it if you could come here and have your own special look around the studio. With me here is the CEO of Negro Art Gallery, Mrs. Fumi Ogbogu. Nice to meet you, ma.
My pleasure. Hello, everyone.
Okay, ma, will you prefer to be referred to as the CEO, the boss, or the curator of the gallery?
How about the owner of the gallery?
The owner is fine. So, can you tell us a bit about your studio so that
We have, this is us. We have many artists, 15. We have some old masters like Buzanova Fire, some of writing, some Iwalo Tukuru, and then some not so old like Bright, Dusheri, Lucky Isaiah, Marshall, Wanwa, and Shobowale Johnson. These are and then up and coming artists like Linus, and then Messiah, the one that does the Danfo series. So, and then some others that are not so well known but are coming up. Yeah.
So can we have a little bit of information about you, like your educational background, how you started out, where you hail from?
Okay, I read microbiology from the University of Benin.
Wow.
And I worked at Cadbury for about 17 years.
Wow.
With that degree, I then After some time, I got tired and I just wanted a break. And then I decided to go into art.
So has that been something you've loved since you were a child, or
Yes, actually, my father was an artist.
wow?
So I actually grew up in an artistic environment. Most of my siblings have one form of art or the other that they're doing. I used to be very good at drawing, although I did not pursue it as a career. So,
So that's okay. That's a very beautiful background. So why did you decide to come back into the art space?
now I have one of my siblings, Anthony Izoka MD, is a full-time artist. So he does sculptures. And then he was working in Ghana at the time with his family, and he used to bring his products to Nigeria to sell. And he will stay in my place while he's trying to sell them. And I looked at all the beautiful things he was doing and the problem he had marketing the products. And at the time, I would just say, you know what, give me the total cost price of everything and go back and continue to work, and I will pay him off. I'll keep the things in my house. There was this storage space, and I'll just keep in them. I didn't know, I didn't have any plans for them, but just out of understanding and sympathy for what he was going through marketing the works. And then he'll go back, he'll make some more and all that. Then at the time I resigned from Cadbury in 2012. And I was at home doing nothing. So one day my husband said, why don't you open a shop and sell all these things you have collected in the house? And I said, okay, that's a good idea. Then it was a shop. And so I got a place on Adeniran Ogosanya. And when I put all my collection in the place, it disappeared. I had more space than products. So I had to call artists that I knew, an artist, Anthony Walupwe, then, because we used to buy artwork from him for our own use. And I called him, I said, oh, what a beautiful place. He will bring his artworks, so that's how we started. We opened with just two artists. So in the September 2012. That was how we started. Yeah.
And now you have, like, on an average, how many artists are we working with now?
15.
Wow.
15. We have a little bit more because sometimes I just buy from other artists, but there are like 15 artists that anytime you come here, you will always see their artworks.
Wow. And that's a lot of growth. So how did we come about the name Nego Arts Gallery?
My dad was a full-time artist, like I said, but he was a painter, more of a painter, and that was his name. That was the name he used, Negro Science. So when I opened up the gallery, I was thinking, what name should I use? And I asked my elder brother, the doctor, and he said, why not Negro Science? So I said, okay, Negro Art Gallery. And that's how we.
So this is a continuation of
Yes,
the
of what my
legacy.
father did.
I noticed most of your works are indigenous, and I felt like the name had something to do with it.
Yeah, deliberately, we do mostly Nigerian artists. So because of how we started, just to help, I started with helping my brother, and I saw that there's a need for younger artists to get exposure. So it's we do mostly Nigerian artists.
So this is the link between the artist and the brand.
Yes, yes. So what we are doing is showcasing the works of the artists. So even when they are not here, you can see their works, you can see, and then you can purchase what you want. You can learn about them without them, and they too can go back and continue working instead of trying to market their works at the same time, because it's actually a skill to market your works.
So we've talked about the history, but now let's talk a little bit of art. Now I know art is a very exclusive market. It's not something that everybody can just say, oh, we want to buy art. How do you go about really marketing art?
I don't think using the word exclusive is really right. Yes, art can be pricey, but we still have affordable art. There are affordable arts everywhere. And for the works of young artists are generally affordable. It is when they get to, get old and they've been there for a long time, producing works and they're in high demand that they get more expensive. But ordinarily, we always have affordable arts.
So, what are the challenges that you think we took it on? Because I'm 100% sure you have challenges, just like every other business.
Of course, every business has its own challenges. Like you start a business, you have a learning curve. You don't expect to make profits immediately. In fact, this business has taken me, we've done 12 years now. I can't say that we made money in the first 10 years. So yes, we're paying salaries, small salaries, but generally you don't expect to make money. At least I did not make money in the first few years of the business.
It's more passion. You have to be passionate about
Yes, you have to enjoy what you're doing, or else you will get fed up. Yeah.
So, what keeps you? We've talked a bit about it, but what keeps you going even despite all of the frustrations and the challenges?
I love the art. I like when I come into the gallery, I have a sense of peace. I like to look around. You know, I, I don't think there's any business I want to do apart from this. So and then generally it's less stressful than most of the other businesses around.
So, what would be your advice, encouragement to the Gen Zs or the new people coming into the art space?
I would encourage everybody to your own, go after that thing that God has deposited in you, because I believe everybody has something that a talent, a skill that God has given you. Look for that skill and go after it as much as possible. And then be persistent. Don't give up. Don't expect that you'll make the money, within the first 5 years. No, I don't think it is correct. Be persistent, grow gradually in the business. It's not a quick fix. There's no quick fix business, in any way.
Then an advice to somebody hoping to start.
Patience, persistent, and keep up the quality, keep reinvesting, because you need to always have something that people will want to see. So you cannot sell and then relax. You have to keep investing in it.
Okay, so can you help us like settle some misconceptions that some buyers have?
Misconception, like what?
For instance, it being pricey and the payment.
No, there's always affordable art in every way. Although, of course, if you go to big time exhibitions, you might see well known names and all that. But for galleries, you will always find something that is within a reasonable budget. And then for artists, I think you asked that. I think they should continue. Don't just do one piece of work and you want to sell it at very expensive rate. Do more so that you can have lower prices as much as possible, until you get there to the age of masters. But you need to, and then the more your works are out there, the more people will know you.
Is there an hobby or a vice that you have that we may not know or is very unexpected?
I do sudokus
Oh,
and crossword puzzles. In fact, if I don't do my sudoku, I don't think I can sleep.
it was wonderful having a conversation with you. At least I'm discovering some things now about art galleries that I did not know before. So, what would you like to tell us?
Do visit. Some people will say they don't have any interest in art. I don't think there's an artist in everybody. And the more you visit galleries, art shows, the more you find that art actually grows on you. People should make time out because it's relaxing.
Where can we come to visit?
We are at Suite 10 LSDPC Shopping Complex at Bode Thomas Junction in Surulere. We are also online on Instagram at Negro Art Gallery.
Okay. So we will be coming sometime soon, and we really do hope that you are going to come here to have some therapeutic section with the art. Because me, I'm enjoying the art that I'm seeing here.
Thank you
Thank
very
you.
much. Thank you very much. We look forward to seeing you.
So you really had fun.
Yes.
And you can't call me. Can you imagine that?
The
Why
same way
didn't you
you
call
called me to come for a
Guys,
restaurant. And
look at you. But I tried calling. You didn't call me at all.
no, my bad. So sorry. It was not my intention.
Okay.
Even though it was very intentional.
Look at this girl. Apology accepted anyways. But I would really love to visit the art gallery.
You really should. Like, it was fun. All right, guys, so you can see that it's just nice to visit the art gallery. You are going to have fun. Like, it's enjoyable. You will love the art. Try and go to the art gallery for once. Also try to like, share and subscribe. Thank you very much.
Stay blessed.
See you in the next show.
Bye for now.